Join Mondo's Elite Notification Squad today to help us grow.
Authors and artists work really hard on their stuff, so please support them using the links below.
In Dr. Kuseno's lab, Genos drops a cyborg cacao on the floor, who you may remember as a henchman of Turles. Genos tells the doctor, as you can plainly see, this man is quite the formidable opponent, requesting to use some of Cacao's cybernetics for updates. But it appears Kuseno has an injury of his own, explaining that it's only a burn. He will nonetheless be unable to operate on Genos for a number of days. But he knows of someone who can repair him, one of the wealthiest people in the world, whose family has made a fortune on selling world-class inventions. Genos, being the blindly faithful guy he is, eagerly asks the doctor to point him in their direction, as the doc thinks to himself, though they are a bit strange. At Capsule Corps, Bulma tells the young man he can wake up now. Opening his eyes, Genos is looking a tad different than before. Sporting Android 16's body, Bulma tells him that those parts used to belong to a good friend of theirs, and they've had him locked away for a long time now. While Genos feels the form is a little bit bloated, he's excited to tell his combat abilities have dramatically increased, Brief chiming in that even before these most recent modifications, Dr. Kuseno's work on the cyborg was already quite impressive, Bulma admitting that it's a great feeling to see there are still other scientists in the world that can compete with them. Genos expresses his thanks to the two before heading towards the door, muttering he must get back to his training, to which Bulma suggests he take a short break, but he insists he cannot, as he has goals to achieve and must not remain idle. Though, we all know how stubborn Bulma can be, rushing out after him, adamant she show him around West City. And outside, we hear somebody we recognize in the middle of an argument. It seems Jaco has ventured down from space once more, demanding to know who this stupid robot is. Dr. Brief explains that's one of theirs, causing Jaco some minor embarrassment. Bulma asks what he's doing here. He tells the gang the Earth is in great danger once again, as Frieza's big brother Cooler is on his way. Shocked to hear that bloodthirsty maniac has a brother, Jaco goes on to explain that he also has his own personal guards that far surpass the Ginyu Force, suggesting she should definitely get those Saiyans here as soon as possible. But of course, they've gone off training with Whis again, asking how much time they have. Jaco does what Jaco does, stating they only have about 30 minutes, leaving Bulma none too happy. That's when Genos finally speaks up, requesting information on this alien they call Cooler, as he sounds like a threat, asking his disaster level. But no one in the dragon world even knows what a disaster level is. So Jaco tells him that no matter how you measure it, Frieza's brother could easily destroy the planet. Understanding the situation, Genos then asks if they know where he's gonna land, as he will engage him. And again, Bulma reiterates to Genos that he needs to rest. However, the cyborg reminds her that he cannot sit still while the Earth is in danger. Turning back to Jaco, he requests the Galactic Patrolman inform his sensei of the situation, giving him the address. A bit skeptical, Jaco questions if they can actually count on this guy, but Genos confidently states his master is unbeatable. Not wanting to press his button further, Jaco gets in a ship and explains the location Cooler is expected to land. Genos himself prepares to leave, as Bulma shouts that their friends will be right behind them, before thinking they need to find a way to contact Whis. While Dr. Brief behind her seems to be in a world of his own, picking up and holding a lizard he found on the ground. Krillin gets a phone call, alerting him to the situation, telling whatever the heck that thing is not to commit any crimes while he's gone. And on the inside, Krillin is kinda happy to be heading back to the battlefield, as overhead, a henchman announces to Cooler they're approaching the Earth. Getting a feel for his new body, Genos is stunned to see he can now fly completely unaided, touching down on the supposed landing site. Blasting it out of the sky, Genos thinks this fight was all too easy. But jumping from the wreckage, Cooler's armored squadron, not too happy to see their spaceship destroyed. Even the big man himself makes his presence known. The beeping of their scouters interrupts any immediate retaliation as Piccolo and Gohan arrive. Bulma having informed them who Genos is, Gohan happily greets him, introducing himself and Piccolo. Then, stepping down with a shiny bald head, Genos is elated to see his not sensei, as it's revealed to be Tien, leaving the cyborg a bit let down. Even as two more bald-headed heroes arrive, neither one are Saitama, as Roshi and Krillin arrive with some sensu beans. Before Piccolo tells him to cut the chatter, Cooler has been waiting patiently, telling the gang he has no interest in present company, announcing a ruler of his stature doesn't concern himself with such trash. asking where the Super Saiyan is. Gohan assures him that he will be here shortly, as Master Roshi insists they play with them in the meantime. Salza then makes the request, as his loyal subject, to allow he and the others to engage, which Cooler grants. Here they come! Let's split up and take them on, one-on-one!
Good job, Krillin! Damn it! Solar Flare!
Impossible. I hit him with everything. Quite the durable opponent. While Gohan continues to toy with Salza, it looks like he let his guard down for a moment. Piccolo yells out for him to catch, tossing him a sword very similar to the one he trained with as a child. Hopefully, this will help even things up a bit. Exclaiming it kind of reminds him of Trunks. Piccolo then tells him to consider this a bonus, giving him Goku's traditional gi. And as a nice Easter egg, I believe what is future Gohan's original symbol, Han, which, much less nice of an Easter egg, by itself means food or meal, so that's something you now know. I have something to ask you. Who was it that wished you back with the Dragon Balls? You're mistaken. You believe we died on this planet. But did you ever find our bodies? The regeneration chambers of King Cold can regenerate organic matter, no matter how badly damaged. We were able to escape and resurrect Lord Cooler ourselves. So that's how you survived. How pitiful. Don't you mock me! Be gone. Hardly a challenge. Enjoy hell. With the Z-Fighters methodically making their way through Cooler's armored squadron, how will they fare against Salza and Cooler himself?